Hi guys, Mike here at tabletbyte.com, and we're going to have a quick look right now at the Asus ePad Transformer Prime. I'm sure you're already familiar with the tablet. It's fairly new on the market, and it's not yet available in many stores, only just a few, and only as pre-orders. What we have here is a sample unit, so it's not the final release, thus there might be some problems with it. And in this clip we're going to just take a quick look at it. We're going to unbox it and take a very quick look at the main features, while more detailed clips will follow in the near days. Okay, so this is the box. We're having it right here. You're going to notice that it's smaller than the box on the previous ePad Transformer. It's pretty much the same height, but it is a bit smaller. Inside you'll find the tablet. This is actually the box for the docking station, but we have the tablet inside. Of course, this is not the first time this device gets opened, so it's not really an unboxing, but I will show you most of the things that you will get in the box when you're going to buy the device of your own. Of course, this one is going to be wrapped in plastic when you're going to buy it first in store. And this is the tablet. This is how it looks, but we're going to focus a bit later on it. You also have, I don't know what this is. Thank you for purchasing letter from Asus. Have a couple of manuals over here. There's a cleaning cloth included. Looks nice, and it will come in handy. And of course you have power adapter, which is very small, and the plug-in. This is the plug-in for the European adapter. This is the European adapter. Also have the UK adapter. In the US you're going to of course have the US adapter, which is actually going to be smaller than this one. And the charging cable, which is also used to connect this device to a computer. Okay, nothing else on the box. So all the space over here is a bit wasted, but still pretty minimalistic box here. So Asus are environment conscious here. Okay, so we got rid of that, and now let's go ahead and focus on the actual tablet. You're going to notice that it's very changed. It's not the same as it was before. First of all, it's thinner, it's lighter, and it's made from metal. It's covered in metal, so it's all metal and glass. Glass on the front face, metal on the back. It will be available in two different colors. What we have here is I'm not really sure how Asus call it, but let's call it darker gray version, and there is another one which is lighter gray. Still, I think this one is called amethyst gray, and the other one is champagne something. So it's a lighter gray with a tint of yellow, while this is a darker gray with a tint of purple. Personally, I take the lighter version, because fingerprints won't be as visible on that one as they will be on this, because like with all metal finishes, smudges will get visible. There are some on this unit, and you can notice them in here. Okay, on the back you have the Asus logo. There is this nice concentric circles design, so it's very much similar to what you get on the UX Ultrabooks from Asus. Nothing else on the back except for a camera. There is a 8 megapixel camera with flash, and you have the speaker. So while the previous generation had stereo speakers, one on each side, this one has it here on the right, behind this grill. So it's only one speaker, but it's actually pretty good. I'm going to tell you a couple of things about it later. And let's go ahead and focus on the sides and see what you get. Here on the right you have the headphone jack, and that's pretty much all. Nothing else. On the bottom you have this docking connectors, and you have the stereo connector that helps you charge this one and connect to a computer, connect to the docking. So this is the Asus proprietary dock. On this other side, I think this is the microphone. SD card reader over here. There's the micro HDMI, micro SD card reader, of course, because it's that small. A micro HDMI adapter. This is the volume rocker, and you will notice that the buttons are a lot better than they used to be. They're a bit stiffer and they feel better, so definitely they improved the buttons on this device. However, they moved this, which is the power button, on top. And over here, I think there's another microphone. I'm not really sure, I'm going to have to confirm this, but we'll offer more details in the final review. Okay, on the front face, pretty much same thing as before. There is a 10.1-inch display covered in Gorilla Glass, so this is very thick. You have a 1.2 megapixel front-facing camera, you have light sensor in here, you have the Asus logo, and down here on the bottom there is this very small indicator that will show you where you can where you should center this on the docking station in order to place it properly. Okay, I should also show you the edges. You'll notice that they're a bit rounded, but this part here is sharper, so it's pretty much similar to the iPad, I would say. And if you're going to hold it like this for a very long time, it might it might damage your hands, especially if you have sensible hands. It might be not that comfortable to use, and this is something I have on my iPad, like I said, so I only use it with a proper case. I have a leather case for it, which compensates for this problem. Now, in terms of size, this is definitely smaller than the iPad right now, and it's lighter as well. It measures, I believe, like 0.33 inches in thickness, so it's very thin, and weighs just 1.3, just a bit under 1.3 pounds, which is like 600 grams. So once again, it's definitely a lot more compact and a lot lighter than the previous generation Transformer, and even when compared with the iPad 2 and the Samsung Galaxy Tab. And overall, in terms of build quality, you're going to have to agree with me here. This is very nice, very solid tablet. Looks okay. I think it will be quite reliable, so there is a clearly improvement from the previous generation. Okay, finally, let's go ahead and open the screen, and we're not going to focus that much on the screen. I'm going to show you just a couple of things. This one is running Honeycomb, so Android 3.2.1 over here. There are a couple of changes from the standard Android you get on other devices. First of all, you have this with a couple of settings here. These are some power profiles. You have normal profile, balance mode, and eco mode, and this helps adjust performances on this tablet and get better battery life. You have here wireless Bluetooth connectivity, quick mute, and you have the light sensor, the screen's luminosity slider here, which is actually quite nice. You have an auto mode, so this is a very good new thing here you get on the Asus Transformer Prime. Of course, the final version will get Android ice cream sandwich very fast, and all these things won't really matter that much. But if you're going to buy it here, you're one of those early adapters, you are going to like this tiny things. You also have this. You can now close applications from the carousel of open applications over here. It's just like this. You have an X, press it, and it's going to go like this. You also have a couple of new widgets. You have this thing. I'm not really sure if I have it on my Transformer. I know I haven't used it. If I do, but overall the interface is pretty standard. However, what's really changed is the screen. The screen is a lot brighter than before. Still pretty much the same resolution, 1280 by 800. Sorry, and it is, however, brighter. You have, let's set brightness to maximum, and you have now a super IPS mode, which makes it even more bright. even brighter, and it's actually used for outdoor. You're going to use this outdoor, and it's a lot brighter than the previous generation, and it's also brighter than the iPad, which was kind of like and also brighter than the Samsung Galaxy Tab, which is kind of like the etalon for tablets till now. And of course you have the hardware platform. You have Tegra 3 in here, NVIDIA Tegra 3, sorry for that. And that's going to bring a lot of improvements, and it will make this device a lot snappier than the previous Transformer was. But once again, I'm not going to focus on this right now, because more detailed clips are going to follow. I'm going to show you just quickly the docking station though. And we have it over here. This is our docking station. That's how it looks. It's pretty much similar to the design of the tablet. You can see that it's now made from metal. It has this aluminum body. It's thinner, it's slimmer than before, and of course you get all the ports. The keyboard, I think it feels better. It's softer than it was before. There's enough travel in here. I haven't yet got to test it properly. You have a bigger trackpad with buttons integrated, so you no longer have separated buttons, but it still looks quite nice. And let's have a look on the side and see what you get. This is the power adapter with a small battery indicator here. Nothing else over here. Nothing else on this sharp edge. SD card reader, and behind this rubber cover there should be an USB port, so only one USB port. And the hinge also with this new metal look. Like I said, there is a small indicator here on the bottom part of the screen that is going to help you position it properly and get the device connected with the tablet easier. It goes like this, and it's actually a bit better right now. You can easily connect these two together. If you had one of the Transformers or seen the previous Transformers, you're going to know that those had a bit of a wobbly system here, attaching the two together. This is definitely smoother here, so it's a lot easier to put in place and not screw things up. Of course, this docking station also has a battery inside, and right now you can see over here, not really sure if you can, but right now this thing, the docking station, is charging the battery on the tablet. Together, Asus says 18 hours of life, which I believe it's a bit of an overstatement, but I think you can still get like 15 hours of life for light use, which is actually great. Of course, when connecting this, you will be able to use the keyboard for a bunch of different things. You can type things. The keyboard is standard like before. It has all these buttons that are used by Android. It has a home, a search button. It has all these controls for audio and all kind of functions. And let me show you how these two look when combined. And they actually look very good. Here they are. It's one of the slickest devices on the market. It's definitely thinner than a laptop, and I think it's lighter as well. And you get a lot of performances. This is a great multimedia tool. It can also work as a productivity tool as well. And I have over here an Ultrabook, and let me go ahead and compare this one to that. Unfortunately, it's not the Asus, but it's the Acer Ultrabook. And if you're going to put this one on top of the other, of course, this combo is a lot smaller because we're talking about a 10-inch device, but it's also not a lot thicker, while the previous generation was quite a lot thicker than such a computer. Of course, more clips will follow in the next days. We're not going to insist right now. I'm going to give it a proper review. I'm going to test it and see most of the things that you would be interested in. Also going to compare it to the first generation Asus Transformer, which is actually a device I own. It's my Android tablet, and I'm going to compare it to the iPad 2 as well. Okay, that's it for now. MicroTabletByte.com. Thank you for watching. That was the Asus ePad Transformer first clip. So this wasn't a review, just a quick unboxing and a preview. More is going to come in the next days. So if you have any questions, just go ahead and post them below. Thanks, and please like our work and subscribe if you want to get more clips with devices like this one.